There's a lot of people that believe that if they miss getting ready for Jesus and they miss the rapture, they've got 7 years to get their act together before the revealing. They're counting on a second chance. I've actually had people tell me, I know it won't be a picnic, but I know that I've got 7 years to get it together after Jesus comes in the rapture. What if there isn't a second chance? Who might be willing to teach you you have a second chance with the possibility that it's not there? Would that be God or Satan? It sure wouldn't be God, because God says today is the day of salvation. He never tells you to wait. Also, preparation for the tribulation. I've got a good friend that tells me this. I don't need to study this. I don't need to prepare for this because I won't be here. I'm going to get raptured out before it happens. Question. Did God rapture the Israelites out before the plagues? Did he tell Jeremiah that he was going to take his people out before that got hard? No. He's going to take them out at the end of it. And what we just found in the plagues in Revelation, it's the same story. And Daniel, Michael stands up, judgment ends. There's a time of trouble like there never was. And then God's people get delivered. Also, blindsided by the Antichrist and the false prophet, Satan's false trinity. We have Islam pushing hard again right now. And we've shown how the United States and traditional Christianity, the papacy, link up in prophecy. But who is it that stopped the spread of Islam under the Arab caliphates? That was the papacy with the Crusades. Who was it that stopped the Ottoman caliphates? Well, that was the papacy with the Holy League. And at the time of the end, when the world is afraid of Islam, who do you think they're going to turn to save them? Papal-led traditional Christianity with its enforcer, the United States. And the president is currently saying there's all hell to pay if radical Muslims don't listen to him this week. And the current president, Donald Trump, hates radical Islam and the radical left, which are the time of the end allies from the Bible. Oh, man. So all this stuff is happening, but if you believe that you have a second chance, and you don't need to be prepared, and you're going to get blindsided, does it make a difference? It can make a huge difference. Now, let's just suppose my friend and I are walking down the streets in town, and let's just suppose for a moment my friend is right, and I'm wrong. And Jesus comes, it's the rapture, nobody sees him coming in the clouds. There's a trumpet blast, and God's people disappear and go up in the clouds and meet Jesus. Okay, let's just say we're both trusting Jesus. Poof, we show up in the clouds together. Fantastic, right? Do you think I'm going to walk up to God and say, this is not the way I expected it. Please put me back down there for the troubles? If I'm wrong, yes, I'm wrong. Praise the Lord. Keep me up here, Lord. I don't ever want to go back into that mess. I lose nothing if I'm wrong. What if my friend's wrong? No second chance. She's not ready to deal with the Antichrist power that's still there, coming out of history, not out of the future, and blindsided. Because I happen to know my friend really doesn't like radical Islam. He's got a military background. And gung-ho to see it wiped out. Easily deceived.